12:35 p.m. here. We're actually up now. Yeah, I just had a funny one. Couple of texts come through to my phone. This phone I'm recording on. All right. From well, like I said, apparently the NHS and the doctors, right, wanting me to answer questions after clicking on a link on this phone about asthma and the emphysema I have. But they know it's progressing because they do the tests at the doctors. So the NHS already has that information. You want to play, do you? Whoop! Go on, get it. Good girl. Yeah, anyway. One was a no reply text. So they just sort of plant the idea in your mind, which hasn't worked, obviously. The second text was, you're going to laugh at this. All right, how do you pronounce the name? If I spell it, then you'll get it, all right? It was by a Mrs. VAICNE. Mrs. Vaccine. Mrs. Vaccine. Do you see what they're trying to put in my mind? I just laughed it off. I thought, well, you know, how fucking childish of you. Grab a jab weekend, wasn't it? And I laughed and joked about that as well. Said, yeah, if I get a policeman try to jab me, I'll snap his fucking wrist. Steal my mobile phone. Keys from an unsealed evidence bag, remember? The night the next door neighbour had me kidnapped when medicated by them. After setting me up. In the court, in the actual court case, they got access to my full medical record, so they know there's no benefit fraud or anything like that going on. So that was them screwed, wasn't it? While they was doing that, they made, you know, because of the Rona setup, you could only sit on specific chairs. So as I was putting my mobile phone code in, because my son texted me to ask me what was happening, I just looked up and saw the camera that was looking at the phone. So they're desperate to get into this phone for some reason. And there's nothing dodgy in this phone. I only record videos on it. There's nothing dodgy happened on this phone. No illegal activity, nothing. Same as on the phone they stole. By illegally entering my home. While I had my grandson staying here. which means they're watching from close by because they had to watch with something or someone to know when I was going to be out the building, to get into the building to steal the mobile phone that's non-track and traceable. But that's my emergency backup phone, because as you're aware, smartphones are quite sought after. So if you have them, let's say, on your bike, for instance, and some little junkie or something decides to snatch it off after mugging you, then I've still got a medical emergency mobile phone on me. So I can either call for assistance or call for medical help. So why do they want me to use this phone for all of those purposes and not a untrack and traceable? Anyway, let's have a look at a couple of data feeds, because I'm sick to death of them and their stupidness and their games is non-stop. So let's have a look at a couple of things. Pretty obvious what my private medication is, isn't it? Which I'm allowed to do legally. But instead of the fake probation, finding the document from another probation service that says I'm allowed to do that, they choose to play mind games, which is a very dangerous thing to do with a slider, as they found out. Right, let's have a look what's going on here. First of all, how much record time? I've got 13 minutes, 8, 16, 17. Right, cool. Right, let's have a look at the VGS first, see if there's been any activity over the weekend. They've had well enough time to update it. Well, a 2.0, 26th of the 6th, and we're on the 28th, and it wasn't up there yesterday. When was the 26th? It was on Saturday, the day when there was the magma issue in Iceland, and they was trying to work out why there was a magma surge. So it wasn't just the Caribbean ridge drain on the mid-Atlantic ridge that was in motion. Route 2 to Iceland through the UK was also in motion, but the BGS, in their infinite wisdom, decided to withhold the data again, so the scientists can't do their job properly and work out why it's happening. So well done, Crown. You've been exposed yet again with your nonsense and your games. Right, let's have a look at the Bay of Biscay this morning. Well, this afternoon now. Right, so that's the temperature here. We're going to be on the sun and cloud map while I have a look at this, see if it's still rotating in the Bay of Biscay. Oh dear. Now it's on the move. Oh dear. Well, I guess they've got their answer now. Let's have a look at the rain radar. Excuse the sensitive mouse if I hover my hand over the touchpad. It sort of does what it wants to do sometimes. Right, here's your timestamp. So it's going up to 12 PM British Standard, British Summertime, yeah, or British Standard Time, whatever we're in now. They like to play with time. Now tell me, is that a clear rotation or not? Let's focus on where I am, see where it's heading. So London and the southeast are getting it at the moment. Ironically, after what I've posted today. Let's have a look at the electromagnetic energy signatures through the night. Well. There's midnight. Hour and a half later. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Between 8 and 9. Guess what time I woke up today? Yeah, there's a couple of videos to upload on here, I think. I was up late last night, cooking dinner late. Because I wasn't working to everybody else's timescale for a change. I'm disabled, I don't have to be up for work or any other appointments or anything, so... in 32, right, we're just running out of time, so we'll leave it at that.